Your first video for this week, as you're stepping into foundation, would include some basic movements. So try and keep it controlled, and just make sure you keep up with the time, and try and learn the movement, because this is the whole goal of the first session here. So we start off with leg raises, and you're going to use a chair for this. And after that, you have an active walk combo. We do introduce this active walk combo in week 2, I believe. Sorry, week 3. And so this is just your practice session, just to get the rhythm going. And then right after that, you have wall slides, and you have ab heel touch. So this is your summary. So let me demo this for you. So let's starting with the leg raises. You're gonna need a chair. Make sure everything's nice and steady. Okay. Keep everything aligned. Keep your back straight. Raise your leg and bring it back down. Okay. You're gonna do 20 on each side. Try not to lock your knee here. Just a slow, fluid movement, and no rocking back and forth. Everything is stationary. You just leg raises. If you want to challenge yourself, you can obviously go on the ground. Alright, so that's your leg raises, followed by active walk, which is a nice 3-minute walk back and forth. And then when you get to the 10 seconds mark, it's going to be a brisk walk, or you're going to actually do a light jog. Right? So then the next one will be a good 3-minute walk. Your heart is starting to beat now. You are more and more getting active. Then the next one will be a 20-second. You can do a brisk walk or jog, whichever you prefer. And then followed by wall slides. So you're going to find a nice wall. You can easily stretch out. Okay, back flat to the wall. Shoulders down. Oops. Okay, wall slide. Maybe I should move it here. Okay, start down, wall slide. And then we finish up with abs, heel to tuck. You're on the ground, have it tuck in, heel touch. Just trying to reach for your heels. If you want to make it challenging, you can stretch your legs out. Because you're beginners, you can just try inward. Right, that's your heel touches. And that concludes your beginner video. These are really good if you want to start conditioning your knees, and you want to get some knee strengthening exercise. This you can do anytime by watching TV, or as part of the workout movement. So there's 2 levels. There's the easy and the difficult. Let's start with the easy part. This is where you actually sit down. Now try and get a firm chair here, and as much as possible, try not to slouch on the chair. The whole point is you need to strengthen this part, right? And this knee requires a good quad strength here to keep make sure that there's less pressure on the knee. Okay, because this movement also this exercise also has movement in there. You will be going back and forth, but try and keep it controlled. That's the key. You want to strengthen this area here and have this so take the pressure off the knee and strengthen this area, your quads. Okay, so let's start the movement. Upright position. Try and find a chair that keeps your leg at 90 degrees, so it shouldn't be too low or too high. Okay, so this is the best height that you can get. All right, so let's start the movement. Everything tucked in, ready to go. If you want support, hold on to the chair. If not, just make sure everything is straight up. Okay, breathe in. Now, raise your leg. Raise your leg and slowly bring it down. If you're finding this movement difficult, try and go as high as you can, but your leg has to be straight. And when you reach at this point, if you want to challenge yourself, if you want to get more strength, try and hold this position for 10 seconds. Right? Now, what we don't want to see is something like this. That defeats the purpose. Then your back is doing the work. It's no longer a knee strengthening, no longer a quad strengthening. So, sit back down, position in control, raise, bring it down. If you really want to keep it straight, this is a bit challenging. You can do it, or you can just come up and lower it down. So try and work with these positions to try and get the knees something. You will feel it in your quads, and this is exactly where you're supposed to feel it. It's taking pressure off the knee. A lot of people, women complain about knee pains and everything, but what they don't realize is it's the quads that are weak. There's something else in the other structure here that's weak. Right. Let's make it a bit more challenging. Let's get on the ground. Same thing, same basic principles. Everything remains the same. Now, if you wish to have a little bit of support with your hands, that's fine too. But make sure you're not slouching forward. Shoulders roll back, everything steady, raise. Again, the same principles. You want to raise, this one is straight, feel it in your quads. The quads are holding the knee, and you can hold it for 5-10 seconds. Keep progressing here, and you will definitely see the benefit. You don't want to go this way because then your back is doing the work. Same principle, it's just a bit more challenging. All right? Okay, that's your leg raises. Okay, so wall slides. This is for adjusting your shoulders and making sure that you don't lunge like this. You don't push your traps forward like this because everyone's constantly on the phone. This is bad posture. We need to correct this, and before we start correcting, let's keep the shoulders down because we always are in a tendency to lean forward. We don't need this and make these muscles overactive. So get them down. So this wall slide will help you fix that problem. So the first thing, get your shoulders roll back, down, lock it in, not moving. Get your back to the wall, 90, and go up. At the minute you start arching, then you know that this is your end of your mobility, right? This is the max that you can go. Come back down and keep practicing. Do 5 of these. Make sure that this is not rising. Again, lock down, back on the wall slides. 5 of these. And resist your temptation to raise it. Keep it down. This will strengthen your shoulders.